Hello, this is Evangelist Dr. Robert L. McKim Sr. from Carrollton, Ohio. I have not heard anything back yet from Netscape. My attorney in Columbus, Ohio wrote them a letter explaining, here's my attorneys, McGuire Snyder, LLP Attorneys at Law in Columbus, Ohio. She sent by fax to Netscape on my behalf a letter asking for Netscape to refund my $9.95 immediately, because this was an unauthorized charge on my debit card, and also well, I don't know. See, the thing is, if they can actually, refund to the old card number, because the old card number was deactivated. So basically, they either would have to send me a check in the mail so I can, have my money back that way. Because refunding through my old debit card, they won't be able to do anymore. Because the bank deactivated that card, and I got a new card. And no, I'm not giving them my new card number. I'm sorry, I'm not. If they can't give me a check in the mail, they can't get a hold of me. They were supposed to, and I got them on videotape saying, one, they was going to send me an affidavit in the mail, which I did not receive, and two, then they told me to fax them. So I had my attorneys to fax them. Along with the bank statement for proof that the money was taken out. So here goes nothing, because that's what's been nothing here lately. I'm getting, oh yeah, by the way, I got an email just recently too from LifeLock, and a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't be on LifeLock, you shouldn't have to be paying out $8 a month for LifeLock, or $17 a month for the attorneys. Well, like I said, my attorneys does this kind of stuff to help me get my money back that other people are refusing to give back. Hang on a second. Who's this? Uhrichsville Police Department. Hello. Yeah, this is Robert McKim. Well, long story short, I had traded somebody an iPhone that I had for a Samsung Galaxy S3 that they had, and it's white in color.
Okay.
They live down there in Uhrichsville area. I found them on one of the Facebook sales sites, and that was early last year.
All right.
And then I, of course, never had no problem with activating that phone to Page Plus, which I was on at the time. And then had to switch from Page Plus to Selectel.
Okay.
Selectel, yesterday when I was trying, the store was trying to port my number, Selectel had found out that this phone had been reported to Verizon as being lost or stolen. I was wondering if you guys might have any reports of this phone being lost or stolen.
Well, I guess we'll start here. It's the same phone that you had initially activated on an original carrier without any problem.
Yeah, and then Selectel.
You discontinued one carrier and tried to reactivate it on another carrier, and then they told you it was stolen.
Yeah, the other carrier, Selectel, they must have a better, computer system to look up that information. Page Plus is basically like a track phone service.
Okay.
Selectel's a little different,
Okay.
and they're the ones that found that there was had been reported to Verizon.
Hmm.
I called Verizon, and they said the only way that could be lifted to free up the IMEI number is to have the original owner do that.
And I'm sure they probably know who the original owner is.
Yeah, they tried.
Did they give you that information or no?
No, they tried to contact them, but they couldn't get a hold of anybody.
Mm-hmm. I guess the short answer is when we take the thefts of cell phones and whatnot, we just take the individual's name and phone number. We don't take any serial number or anything that they have on the phone. So there'd be no way for us to track that.
Okay.
That sounds like that maybe Verizon should be contacting the previous owner for you.
Yeah.
Letting that know that phone has popped up and see what their customer wants to do. I mean, it seems pretty simple to me.
Yeah, okay.
That's what they should do.
I wasn't sure if you took all that kind of information as well.
No, we don't take that detailed information. Basically, obviously, if somebody reports a stolen, then we have to, obtain that further information. We can because we have a victim. But at this point in time, we have cell phones that are taken, but without knowing who might have reported it stolen previously, we're sort of, left high and dry here.
Yeah, they say it was reported in July of 2014.
Okay. Yeah, to the Uhrichsville police or
No,
or to them?
to them.
Okay. Yeah, I would say I can take a look in July. You say June or July of 14?
I think she said July.
July of 14. I can take a quick look back there, and if I find something, I'll call you back. But if you don't hear back from me, I came up empty. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Robert. Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Got that issue taken care of. Well, now I'm going to call, like I was saying before, he called me back about the cell phone. There's people out there that think, you don't need to be paying for an attorney. Well, who has $150 to pay for an attorney? Plus extras if, it goes over that. Because lots of times an attorney wants about $150 just to see them, to talk to them. That doesn't include, any extra paperwork and running around or calling that they might have to do. Who has that? I don't have that. Especially when stupid stuff like this, people are stealing my identity or trying to steal my identity. And I got proof of that. First off, I'm trying to do something here. Find my email that I got located at. See, LifeLock sends me a notification through both email and my phone. My cell phone. I signed up for email notifications as well. Of course, I didn't get nothing through my email notification, but I did through, my text notification, but I did through my email notification. Found it here. That basically, I called to find out what this is about. Of course, I went online. I went on to LifeLock. Black market website activity. that my identity is trying to be sold on a black market website. That's what this means. My identity, my identity is trying to be sold on a black market website. So, and there's people out there that think, like I said, the problem is Satan came to steal, kill, and destroy. That's his job on earth, to steal, kill, and destroy. But Jesus came so that we may have life and have it more abundantly. Now, but see, they don't like to hear what Jesus said. Some of these people, they don't want to hear what Jesus said. And they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that there's bad, evil people out there that will stoop to no means but to try to steal what you have. So now I'm going to call this Netscape people.
For calling Netscape Internet Service. What can I help you with today? You can say tech support, billing, reactivation, or cancel.
Billing.
Let me get someone on the line who can assist you. For quality and training, this call may be monitored or recorded.
Thanks for calling AOL. My name is Alex. How can I help you?
Hello, this is Robert McKim. I was wondering if I could talk to somebody in your fraud department.
Okay, sir. I can transfer you to the fraud department right now if you have any issues.
Yeah, I'm having an issue trying to get my money back from a fraudulent charge on my debit card, and I had my attorneys fax the fraud department a letter.
I see, sir. Well, I'm so sorry to hear about inconvenience. Let me put you in contact with someone from the fraud department, and they will be able to answer all your questions, okay?
All right, thanks.
You're very welcome.
Hi, thank you for calling AOL Fraud. My name is Alex. How can I help you?
Hello, this is Robert L. McKim Sr. from Carrollton, Ohio. I, back on the 1st of January, had somebody fraudulently use my debit card for a subscription that finally found someone there at Netscape had found that wasn't linked to no account for $9.95. And after several attempts calling you guys to figure out what was going on, one lady said she was going to send me an affidavit in the mail, which never came. Another lady just said fax my information to you guys, and I had my attorneys fax a letter, and she faxed it back on January the 25th, and I still have not heard nothing from you guys.
Okay, well, do you have an AOL email?
No, that's a problem. I don't have an AOL email or an account with you guys. But someone used my debit card and got a subscription, and I have all that information on my video on YouTube that I do to prove what's going on.
Okay. And not even an account number?
Nope.
When you talked to us, wasn't anyone able to locate an account?
No, the lady said that there was just a subscription with my debit card, but it was not linked to any account.
From the neck area, where he's had several surgeries to remove the cancer.
Okay. Allow me just a few moments.
Clear, head that way.
And I just wonder if you guys got the letter from my attorney. She sent me a copy of the letter that she had faxed to you guys.
And what is that fax number that she sent it to?
Area code 703 466 9585.
Okay, allow me just a few moments to review what options you have.
Pleasant Avenue.
Okay.
Time will be 12:26.
Oh, someone's trying to call me on my cell phone. Oh, Teresa. Hello. Can I call you? Can I call you back? Cause I'm on the phone with somebody right now on my home phone.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I'll talk to you whenever you call me back.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Bye. That was her Aunt Teresa. She's kind of weird.
May I have your full name again, please?
Robert, Robert, middle initial L, last name M, small c, capital K, and then small I, small m, SR for senior.
Okay. Could you repeat that and spell it the whole thing without Robert? I can't remember.
What's that?
Spell your name again.
My last
Robert. I don't have the rest.
My last name?
Yes.
McKim, M, small c, then capital K, and of course small I and the small m.
Senior. Okay, just a moment.
Okay.
I'll check if we received those documents.
Okay. The attorney is Julie R. Thompson, and her name would be on the letter. My hand's getting numb, tired. holding the phone. And
Okay, so I was able to locate what you sent to us, but this is just a letter. What we need are some statements from the bank showing the charge.
she also had faxed my bank statement as well, along with the letter.
Okay, just a moment to search it with her name, okay?
Okay. The bank statement would have Huntington on the bank statement at the top in the left-hand corner.
Just a moment.
Okay.
706, you can stand down for the medic on scene. 706, you're clear returning, sir. 1232.
What did you mention should be on the top?
Huntington, with the Huntington symbol, be in the left-hand corner on the top.
In green.
Well, wouldn't be green, be black and white there. And goes through black and white when it goes through faxes. And then she has, of course, my account number all kind of, blotted out.
I'm going to say no because they did correct the other ambulance. Let me double check. Rough go file. Rough go file.
Okay, sir, so I went through the whole database. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
And I wasn't able to locate the statement, just that letter. Would it be okay if you send it over again?
I can tell my attorney, and have her fax it again.
Okay. Just to make sure, the fax number is 703-466-9585.
Yes. Alright, I'll have her fax it again and have her put, maybe my name on it and her name on it so that you guys know who it's from.
Yes. With your name, it would be better.
Okay. Alright, thanks a lot.
Okay. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Station 1, ill person. 266 Bolivar Street Northwest. This will be a half.
Okay, long story short, I gotta get a hold of my attorneys again. They can't find my bank statement. God bless you. Have a blessed day.